Today I'm in Thorpe Park, and being mid-September is clearly Oktoberfest, Septemberfest, whatever. Well, as per tradition in Merlin parks, Oktoberfest is from mid-September till the end of September, because then it's Halloween. Now, today I'm not gonna show you the park and all the rides. There's plenty of reviews on my channel for that, but I'm gonna show you exactly what is going on specifically for the Oktoberfest, and I'm gonna make a comparison with what Gardaland did for Oktoberfest last year when I visited in September 22. Also, it's a really good opportunity to go and have a look at the progress of Project Exodus 2024 new roller coaster of Thrope Park, biggest and highest, fastest in the UK. So, Oktoberfest or Septemberfest here in Thorpe Park. As I said, I'm going to tell you what it's all about and make a comparison with what I've seen in Gardaland, still Oktoberfest, last year in September 22. Now, let's start about theming. So, theming in Gardaland, it was all over the place, lots of props in multiple areas of the park. While here in Thorpe Park, everything is in the square in front of a ghost train, where you're going to find a bit of theming and the main stage for the shows. And there is a bit of street food, but we're going to talk about the shows and the street food in a minute. In terms of the theming though, everything is kind of linked to mountain skiing and all that. So they also put some signs of the attractions as if they were like ski runs. And they go these the cabins of the cable cars and all that. And it's like, what's the link between Oktoberfest and a ski resort? Because Oktoberfest, at the end of the day, it's in the city center of Munich in October. There is no ski, no snow involved. So I don't know why they turned the whole thing into a kind of a chalet-themed ski resort, which doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, theming, Gardaland, much better. In terms of food offering, so what I was impressed in Gardaland was like they used to have a voucher, 25 euros for 4 different beers paired with sweet or savory treats, and so you had in 4 different stations in the park, you could exchange your voucher for a beer and a kind of a pairing with either a savory or sweet snack, which I found it really, really interesting. Food here, it was a bit disappointed as well, because it's what was already on offer in Thorpe Park, so bratwurst and chips and pizza, whatever. They just put like a kind of sticker Oktoberfest, and now it's like the Oktoberfest bratwurst. You're gonna have the Oktoberfest French fries, and it's like, seriously? And the Oktoberfest pizza. It's like, it doesn't really make any sense. Also, prices are super high. A pretzel, £6. It's like, are you for real? But generally speaking, the food offering was not convincing. Then beer, let's say the pillar of the Oktoberfest in Gardaland, Italy, is this refillable glass. It's 0.7 liters, so it's nearly 1.5 pints. You buy the glass the first time and then you keep refilling. It's not freestyle, not free of charge, but you just pay 4 euros for 0.7 liters of beer, which is really, really good. Now, here, nowhere to be seen. You can buy half pint, a pint. There is a combo where you can get a kind of giveaway, takeaway of souvenir glass. So branded glass, branded pint, you can take with you, Thorpe Park branded, but there is not all the system that you can find not only in Oktoberfest, for example, you can find it in Portaventura all year around. I do see there is a not doing that in UK, because people tend to get like drunk, so probably they don't want to push too much beer consumption and a bargain price either. Agreed, a line makes sense. And so at the end of the day, there is no beer, there is not really German food. The only thing that you're gonna find are free shows, which are, as said, on the main stage in this square in front of the Ghost Train. Shows which are like, yeah, kind of alright. Also, the shows in Gardaland were really pathetic. But I don't think you actually get any feeling of this Oktoberfest at Thorpe Park, because apart from that square, all the rest of the park is just as usual. so not really convinced about this Oktoberfest, and making a comparison between what Gardaland delivered last year and what Thorpe Park is doing this year, well, Gardaland was much better for multiple reasons, and especially because it was all over the park. And so Gardaland goes all out with even a dedicated welcome show and dedicated branded merchandise. While funnily enough, in Thorpe Park they re-recorded some announcement on a couple of attractions, being Stealth and Detonator. Check it out.
Place your heads back, face forwards and brace yourselves. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're now in front of the Project Exodus, where finally they put a new fence with opening windows, so we're gonna have a look at what we can see from there. And I'm just off Samurai and Silver Ride, which are the best panoramic platform for Project Exodus. To say that, well, they keep working, of course. They are still working on the foundations, so they are really behind. I've got a feeling we might have a bad news in terms of opening, because this is supposed to open in 2024, same as Voltron. Now, if you think about where Voltron at Europa Park is compared to this one, well, really behind. Good news is that there is plenty of hardware on site already, but not here on the building site, in an area where the swarm is. If I manage, I'm gonna take a picture of it, otherwise I'm gonna just take it from Google. And despite a far from convincing Oktoberfest, I still love Thorpe Park, but probably Oktoberfest is best in Alton Towers. If you fancy pretzel, just remember in Lidl you can buy 10 for the price of 1 in Thorpe Park. But don't worry, we know that the main event is Halloween, and they are working hard all over the place already. Other AOB, Ghost Train is being more closed than open. Usual 5 to 6 p.m. madness on Stealth with non-stop rides thanks to the ops. And the Swarm, first row seats are still closed, and there are some paint markings on the supports, probably due to the incident of Fury in the US. And if you like the video, please subscribe.